Previously on Impact Wrestling, Angle asked AJ Styles to step up and join the six-man fight against the Aces and Eights.
You're either with us or you're against us!
But instead, AJ turned his back on TNA.
This is not what Impact Wrestling needs.
There's your number one contender. Dropped.
With AJ out, Hogan needed help fast.
I got a wild card call today. And if this guy is who he really says he is, and all you're going to have to do is sit back and watch Aces and Eights get destroyed, brother.
Sting wasn't going to take a chance on wild cards and turned to the red-hot Magnus for help. But his selection only put a target on Magnus's back.
Your search continues because I think Magnus, just a pile of dust. That's it. We're out of time. Our backs against the wall. We got to go fight, Sting. Let's go. Come on.
With no heroes left, Sting and Angle had their backs against the wall until the monster made a surprise return.
There's a monster in the house! Hope is back for TNA and Impact Wrestling. Just when TNA needed him the most, the monster returns!
Abyss is back with a vengeance. How will the Aces and Eights react to their stunning defeat? Impact Wrestling starts right now.
Welcome to Impact Wrestling. We come to you once again in front of capacity crowd at Bancorp South Arena in Tupelo, Mississippi. Last week, the war raged on, and just when it looked like Team TNA was at a disadvantage, there was a monstrous return. The Monster Abyss back in TNA. What is going to happen tonight on Impact Wrestling? Shocked by the return of the Monster Abyss, but one thing that is never shocking, Mike, the reception that this man gets the Immortal One, Hulk Hogan, in every town we go.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. General Manager Hulk Hogan, and you have to believe that nobody, and I mean nobody, was happier with the shocking return of the Monster Abyss 1 week ago tonight than this man, Hulk Hogan.
Of course, Mike, because Hulk Hogan was the orchestrator of the whole thing. Abyss had no business, in my opinion, and the Aces and Eights' opinion, of being out here on this show.
I am shocked that Hulkamania is this crazy right here in Tupelo, Mississippi, brother. And I'm also just as shocked the way AJ Styles walked away last week from Sting and Kurt Angle, brothers. But you know something? When AJ Styles walked away, the All-American hero, the Cyborg, Kurt Angle, took the fight right to him, brother. So AJ Styles, go ahead and join Aces and Eights if you want, because who cares? Because the way it goes, Kurt Angle is going to keep chasing you and chasing you right to Slammiversary, brother. So I hope you're listening, because from my mouth to these Hulkamaniacs, it's going to be AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle at Slammiversary, brother. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Slammiversary, tonight we're going to have the contract signing for the main event for the TNA World title right here in this ring with Bully Ray and Sting right here tonight. And I'm not ashamed to say that TNA has been under the microscope as of late. And out of nowhere, a man that came to us in our darkest hour last week and saved the day for all of us here in Impact Wrestling was Abyss. and I want to call him out here right now and shake his hand and thank him man to man. So Abyss, come on down, my brother.
All about timing, and just when TNA, just when Impact Wrestling needed him the most, we saw the return of the monster 1 week ago tonight.
Sure was the great equalizer in the war against Aces and Eights.
Well, you're going to need more than the Monster Abyss, as dominant as he was, and he definitely was. And he ran right through our guys in Aces and Eights, but where is he?
Abyss, if you're back there, my brother, I want to thank you man to man right here in front of all these Tupelo maniacs, brother.
Man or man to monster?
Well, that's definitely not Abyss.
Now it's his brother, Joseph Park.
Yeah, he's just as deadly. He's an attorney. Most attorneys are monsters, so it kind of connects.
Hulk, I sat at home last week on my couch and I watched in shock and amazement as my brother Abyss returned to Impact Wrestling. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, Hulk. All this time I've been looking for him, and I was at home resting up after that dastardly attack by Bully Ray and Devon. I'll tell you what, Hulk, I can't believe that he was here. My brother was here. Joseph, I'm not playing, brother. We need Abyss here now more than ever, and if anybody knows where he could be, that would be his brother.
Yeah, you're right, Hulk. You're definitely going to need Abyss. Definitely. Yeah. Stat, you need Abyss. Stat. This is what happened. See, Hulk threw that stone last week by having Abyss come out here, by setting that whole thing up and orchestrating.
Easy, Hogan. We're not coming here after you. We want the same thing. We want Abyss. Abyss stuck his nose in club business. As a matter of fact, that wasn't even a pin last week. He wasn't the legal guy. I didn't see him tag anybody. As far as I'm concerned, you need to get Abyss out here right now, not that piece of trash. Where is he, Hogan? You get him out here, and you get him out here right now. Because I promise you, when he comes through that door right there, I'm going to take a chunk out of his ass.
Hulk, if you will, just for 1 second, please excuse me. Who in the hell do you think you are? Talking to the immortal Hulk Hogan like that?
You better back out my face, fat boy.
You know something? You talk about family business, interfering in family business. If it wasn't for you and your pathetic panda thugs, I never would have had to be there to look for my brother Abyss. You know something? You two are really starting to piss me off. You know what? I've had it with you, and I've had it with you and all your little buddies. So you know what? Let's do this right now. You and me in a match right here, right now in Tupelo.
This guy's out of his mind. He's crazy.
Oh, shut up. I'm the television champion. You understand that? Who the hell did you ever beat? You don't make matches around here. You want a piece of me? First prove yourself. And you haven't done that yet. Don't you even think about...
Sorry.
let me kick his ass tonight. Let me do it right here.
D'Lo, you better be careful what you wish for, brother, because as far as I'm concerned, that match is going to happen tonight. Joseph Parks against D'Lo Brown.
You know something? That's fine, Hogan. I've got all the belief in the world in my man D'Lo taking care of him. But you two make one thing perfectly clear. You tell Abyss that I said that when I find him, I promise him I will take a chunk out of his ass. You better believe that.
You know something? I'm going to make this real easy for you, D-Von, because after Joseph Park beats D'Lo, like I said, after he beats D'Lo, I'm going to give him the green light to tear you apart anytime he wants. So the way it goes is you're going to have the whole Park family, Joseph and Abyss, on your back, Jack. So testify to that, my brother.
How about that? Expected Abyss. Park comes out. Judge Hogan bringing the gavel down.
James, give me a little bit of insight into what happened last week. What's your plans for revenge? I mean, what do you have to say? How do you want to address the situation? Cowboy James Storm, you're silent. You have nothing to say. Give us something.
Watch. Just watch. Gut Check's been a dream come true because it gave me a whole platform to get on that stage. They had me in some high-profile matches with Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam. So I learned a lot, and well, that's what I like about this business, because you never stop learning. Every day, every chance you get, you got to prove yourself, like trying to get on that roster and be here every single week. The BFG series, that could completely turn your career around. So if you do win that, you become the #1 contender for the world title. I got into wrestling not to be a wrestler, I got into wrestling to be a world champion, and this is just, another step in that direction. All the hard work that I've ever put into the craft and what I've done for the last 16, 17 years to get where I am today, that's exactly what my goal has been the whole time. I'm willing to do whatever it takes in TNA to get that chance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, the It Factor of professional wrestling, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, the longest reigning world heavyweight champion in TNA wrestling history. He and his partner, also a former world heavyweight champ, Austin Aries, had a shot to become #1 contenders for the tag team titles last week, along with Bad Influence. But we know the outcome of that matchup, Mike.
Well, you're talking about our special referee, the Cowboy James Storm, and I wonder what our general manager, Hulk Hogan, thought about the actions of James Storm last week. But at the same time, what did Hulk think of the Cowboy being laid out backstage at the hands of Daniels, Kazarian, Aries, and this man, Roode?
Yeah, Storm absolutely paid for those last call super kicks.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, one of the World Tag Team Champions, Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo Guerrero, the veteran, has been on top of his game. He and his partner Hernandez regained the gold back in Corpus Christi when everything was on the line for this team. Their backs were against the wall, their very existence as a tag team on the line, and they got it done.
They certainly did. Chavo and Hernandez became two-time World Tag Team title holders. Tag Team Specialist Chavo, a title holder in terms of tag teams in every organization where he's competed. But now, tonight, a one-on-one match against, yes, as Todd said, the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in company history. Go ahead.
Got 2 words for both of you.
Yeah.
Sound bites. Okay, how's that sound? I can't get a word in.
So great to have Impact Wrestling on the road, and fans, we are on the move starting Thursday night. May 30th, Impact Wrestling returns to its old time slot at 9 p.m., 8 Central on SpikeTV. You know, Bobby Roode just loves to slow down and dictate the pace, loves that human game of chess, and you talked about the experience of Chavo as a tag team wrestler, all the championships, and also for Bobby Roode. But Bobby Roode, in the past few years, more experienced than Chavo when it comes to one-on-one competition.
Oh, absolutely. And especially in terms of high-stakes, high-profile matches. But
more
Chavo,
experience.
yeah.
Are we not? Is this not an oversight that Bobby Roode was one of the most decorated world heavyweight champions in TNA history? Please.
What are we?
I mean,
are
we
you
not
even listening to what we're saying out here?
Yes, unfortunately, I do listen. Yes.
I don't think you are.
No, I am.
I don't think it's computing.
No, it's computing very well, my friend.
Been there, done that already.
Yes, I've been hit. Yes, I know that. I know. I'm well aware.
Look out, though. Chavo using his speed. Head scissors takedown. Takes the it factor all the way to the outside. Veteran looking to fly here.
This is where the credit needs to be given to a guy like Bobby Roode. Yes, sure, you guys are singing his praises, and rightfully so. It should be sung even higher. Bobby Roode is a machine. This guy is a machine in there, and he's in there bouncing around someone like Chavo Guerrero, who's a well-decorated veteran competitor, successful man in his own right.
And Chavo, where he looks to quicken the pace, to pick up the high-pace, fast moves. The it factor will absolutely grind on you.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden, Roode is in control because he was able to shut down Chavo's attempt at that high-risk offense.
Can I give an opinion and analyze?
Nobody's stopping you.
Oh my God, why are you yelling at me, Mike? I thought we were friends. We used to be friends. I don't know what happened with that relationship. But there's a cover. There. What I want to talk about is Bobby Roode, and I want to analyze his style in there. And what it is yes, he does. Todd, you're right. He doesn't work at a very fast pace. He can, but he opts not to because he does everything to perfection. There aren't many mistakes in his offense. That's what he does so well.
No wasted motion. But now goes for the eye, takes the cheap shot. Now let me ask you this. Obviously nothing was settled last week with that wild encounter, that #1 contendership tag team matchup. What does a win for Bobby Roode over one half of the tag team champs do for their shot to get another title opportunity?
Well, you'd have to ask Hulk Hogan that. But I think in terms of confidence, on the part of Roode, as he and Austin Aries want that opportunity to regain the tag team gold from Chavo and Hernandez has to be big.
Both men trading hard-fought contests so far. I don't know if I like Chavo's chances in a striking contest when they're standing on their feet, but
are you saying Chavo's not good at throwing punches and he don't pack a hard punch?
Not at all, but I think that Roode would get the better of him. Okay. He's got the power game.
Kind of alluded to that. You kind of made
saying it's not his specialty as he slingshots in with all of that body weight behind it. Here comes Chavo, hit a steam.
Yeah, that might not be his specialty, but this is when he ups the pace, as I mentioned. Head scissors takedown. Again, it's been working for him all match. But again, able to stop on a dime is Roode, and now Chavo trying to counter back as well. Look out. Man, too much power. Looking for the tornado DDT, could not connect, but calls the audible now into the snap suplex.
Well, he's hitting those three amigos, and he's really putting a lot of torque in his hips after he does his throw to get his opponent up to a vertical base quick enough. So Chavo definitely has those three amigos down to perfection.
But now he needs to close it out. Now he needs to go to the top of the frog splash and hit it.
I don't think he can.
How many has he put away like this? But again.
Like that? Oh, not many. If he's done that, he won't win a lot of matches. Falling off the ropes is not a good thing.
With the knowledge by Roode. Cool, calculated, confident. He's been there before, and he makes the counter again.
Cowboy James Storm. Guess he wants some answers from last week, I'm assuming. Oh, he's all lathered up. This is not good.
Whoa! Referee calls for the bell. This one thrown out, disqualification. Cowboy sending a message. I mean, you talked about him like that, just absolute beatdown on the Cowboy in the back.
Well, who got disqualified? I'm a little confused. The guy spits beer in his face. Who's disqualified?
Ask the referee. Ask Stifler.
I'm not asking him. That's not even his real name. But I'll tell you, I don't like what's going on here with Storm. Look at the way he's holding that bottle, man. Stifler, you need to stop ref. Stop him.
Storm eye to eye with his former tag team partner, the man, Bobby Roode, who broke that beer bottle over his head when Roode won the world title.
Well, the Cowboy had bad intentions there with that bottle.
Cowboy gets involved yet again. Impact Wrestling rolls on. Kurt Angle on his way out. And Mike, I understand that you have some knowledge of his intentions.
I spoke with Kurt earlier today. He promised that he was going to call out AJ Styles. That confrontation is next on Impact Wrestling.
So, everybody wants to recruit AJ.
Aces and Eights is slowly but surely taking apart TNA, and we need AJ Styles.
You see, I never told you this before, AJ, but you're the reason why I came to Impact Wrestling. Me and Sting, we're taking the war to Aces and Eights, so I need to know where you stand. I'm demanding you answer the question. You're either with us or you're against us. Where are you going? Don't you walk away from us.
Well, and these two going at it now.
It's not what Impact Wrestling needs. Wait a minute.
There's your #1 contender. Dropped.
Angle said, AJ, you're either with us or you're against us, and that just might be the case after what we've seen.
On a night when we will have the huge contract signing for our World Heavyweight title match at Slammiversary, we also find out earlier from our general manager, Hulk Hogan, that this man, the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, yes, he gets his chance at Slammiversary to go one-on-one against AJ Styles.
Well, let's be honest, Kurt Angle last week, in my view, picked a fight with AJ. Extremely confrontational, man. Extremely.
This Aces and Eights thing has been going on for about a year now. It's gotten to the point where you can't trust anyone in the locker room anymore. Even AJ Styles walked out. Well, Kurt Angle never backs down from a fight. And AJ, when I confronted you, you walked away, so I took the fight to you, and all you did was piss me off. So Hulk Hogan granted a match at Slammiversary, and guess what, AJ? It's going to be Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles one more time. But I don't want to wait till Slammiversary to kick your ass, AJ. I want to do it right here in Tupelo, Mississippi. So bring it on.
You walked away last week, AJ.
Oh, yeah, I feel like AJ walked away. Oh, not so fast, my friend.
What's this about?
Well, it's called shifting gears.
Angle wanted answers. He wanted AJ. And out comes Anderson of Aces and Eights. Big surprise, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Kurt Angle just doesn't want to wait until Slammiversary to the 2nd Boston to get his hands on AJ Styles, but instead, like you said, it's Anderson from Aces and Eights.
You sound like a woman. Yeah. You need to get it through your thick skull. AJ's not your boy. And I am very proud to be able to tell you and all these idiots here I'm really happy about this one. Kurt, next Thursday, live from Tampa, Florida. You and everybody else in the world will witness the patching in of one AJ Styles.
Yes! Yes!
And I dare you, I double dog dare you to show up.
You're going to get destroyed, boy.
I don't want to wait till next week to fight.
Oh! Angle! What the? Game for a fight, and he's gonna get one!
Sucker punched him! Come on!
Anderson getting exactly what he deserves.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Can't wait to see him get patched in next week. Get him, AJ! Notice where he came from, by the way. He looks good in black, too, baby.
God, I can't believe this.
Oh, believe it. It's real. Damn real.
What a sudden shot there by AJ Styles. What a cheap shot.
Next week in Tampa, the official patching it. I cannot wait. AJ's going to look so good in this cut, man. Yeah.
I can't believe it. Just before the break, guys, we're going to relive it. I cannot believe what we saw, Mike.
You're right. I just don't get it. I can't believe what AJ Styles just did to Kurt Angle. And I mean, is it true? Is AJ Styles really with aces and eights?
How could you doubt it?
My life is now pretty much what little kids in high school, junior high dream about, trying to avoid English class, and I've got the hot girlfriend. I get paid to go to the gym and do what I do what I love, beat people up and wrestle. I've been down in Ohio Valley Wrestling for the last couple months and just getting sharp, being crisp, being in a ring almost every day, watching film like every day, like it's like a religion pretty much. So it's my mental focus is up, my game's up, because I'm there, I'm in a ring. It's not like a priority that I have to kind of skirt the issue on because I got to go to a 9 to 5 or I've got to go to school or anything like that. I live and breathe pro wrestling again. And I can win a match at any point in time with a swing of my arm. I got the broomstick. I win ugly. I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to win and get the job done. Look, I'm not here just to be a name on a website. I'm not here to be a name on a list. I'm here to, no pun intended, but make an impact and be the guy here. Take notes, boys. Take notes. My time's coming.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Jay Bradley.
Jay Bradley, a gut check winner, which earned him this opportunity. One-on-one matchup here tonight with Christian York. The winner will advance to Slammiversary for another matchup, all for a shot to get one of those coveted spots in the Bound for Glory series.
Back in January, Bradley defeated Brian Cage in a gut check match the following week, chosen by the judges to earn a contract.
Yeah, not me. I didn't say yes to this guy. And there's a reason for it. I'll get into that
And
shortly.
his opponent from Culpeper, Virginia, Christian York.
What a huge potential opportunity as well for Christian York. Somebody who's really proved himself and made the most out of getting that contract with TNA Wrestling. He's been in the ring with the likes of Bobby Roode, with Jeff Hardy. But could he go into that Bound for Glory series and maybe one day get a shot at the World Heavyweight title?
The 16-year pro, Christian York. It was last November, gut check match against Zema Ion. Following week, the judges with a unanimous vote for Christian York to earn an Impact Wrestling contract.
All right, you alluded to it, Taz. You gave the no to Bradley. Why? Your thoughts on Jay Bradley as a competitor?
Well, I tell you, I'm actually a fan of his work, and I think that he's going to evolve into a tremendous star. Okay, I really do. I think he has an extremely bright future. Because I'll tell you what, I didn't see anything in that match, okay? So I said no. When I said no to him in that ring, he had a look in his eye like he wanted to punch me in the face. He had a look in his eye like he wanted to spit in my face. And I respect that. That's called desire. That's called drive and passion. And I saw that in this guy's eyes, Jay Bradley. So now I'm a fan. I should have said yes, but I didn't.
He's hungry, and he loves to strike. As he says, he wins ugly. He's no nonsense, and look at that. Just elevates York drives him down, and now looking to capitalize the big boot to the face, the physicality of Jay Bradley.
Back in the day, I got to be honest, I wouldn't mind,
Get this.
if I won ugly or lost ugly as long as I got paid pretty.
And huge stakes in this match. Todd, you talked about it earlier. Can you imagine the opportunity to be a part of the Bound for Glory series this year?
Unbelievable. Nice elbow there by Bradley. Yeah, just everything on the line. Huge opportunity to shine, to move on, to get that chance. And York is a great striker as well, but he's going to have to quicken the pace against Jay Bradley. A real contrast of styles here.
Well, if you get into a striking game where, if you're York against Bradley, Bradley has a big-time reach advantage. So you got to be careful throwing punches with a guy with his, a long reach, with his long arms like Bradley has. So that's dangerous if you're Christian York.
Well, Christian York has an advantage in that he's been in bigger, higher-profile matches here at Impact Wrestling. Since earning that contract, he's twice challenged for the X Division title. Biggest win to date for Christian York, a victory in that 7-man escape match at last month's Extravaganza pay-per-view.
And fans, don't forget, Impact Wrestling will be on at 9 p.m., 8 Central, starting on May 30th.
Mike, why are you so obsessed with the stats? I mean, we got to worry about the now, the here and now, not yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely leveled cage, and he's always one shot away from victory, Taz, if he hits that.
Oh!
Well, he just might be on the losing end because it got kicked in the back of his head pretty nastily by Christian York, but this Jay Bradley, he will definitely talk some smack to you, but right now he's hurting.
York trying to use his agility here, trying to stick and move. Bradley in the corner, and look out. Just a cannonball there by York.
York setting up for something.
He's thinking mood swing there, that big spinning neck breaker.
Oh, yeah, he was just this close to hitting it, was Christian York, and putting away Jay Bradley.
Both competitors looking to pull the trigger on their signature moves, the boomstick, the mood swing, but not able to hit pay dirt yet. As this match continues, the agility again on display by York. Nice spinning back kick there, striking it well now, and he's got Jay Bradley off balance here, Taz.
Yes, he sure does, but Bradley in control here, controlling the body of York. But every time that Bradley throws a punch, York's one step ahead.
I was going to say, difference has been the strikes of York until that point.
Tick, tick, boom, hits the boomstick into the cover, and he gets another victory. Impressive.
Your winner, Jay Bradley.
That's a big win right there for Jay Bradley. I'd call an upset. Defeating a guy who has more tenure than you, a veteran to you. That's very impressive, and a big opportunity coming up for this young man.
Think about what it means as Jay Bradley's going to move on one step closer to competing in the Bound for Glory series.
One step away, Christy standing by to get a word with your victor, Jay Bradley.
Congratulations, Jay. So what would it mean for you to move on to the Bound for Glory series?
What would it mean? I'm one step closer to that Bound for Glory series after tonight. And what that means, I'm one step closer to being your TNA World Champion.
Well, he's thinking big. I respect that. Gotta think big to be big.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's still to come. It's Sting and Bully Ray. It's the contract signing for the world title match at Slammiversary in Boston.
And vicious veteran Gail Kim on her way to the ring, as well as the Knockouts champion Velvet Sky. Knockouts action coming up on Impact Wrestling.
Oh, don't worry, I got it loud and clear.
James, what did Hulk just say to you?
You want to know what he said? His exact words. Storm, your actions have repercussions, brother. Nobody else has repercussions? They can jump on me, but I can't retaliate?
So where do you go from here? I mean, what are you going out there to say?
Oh, just keep watching. You guys just see what I saw out there? Oh, yeah. If there is any question where AJ's loyalties lie. There ain't no question now. He's with Aces and Eights. I can't freaking wait. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to patch his ass in next week in Tampa Bay. Speaking of patching in, you're in a bad way. You know what you got to do tonight, right?
Yeah.
What do you got to do tonight?
Go out there and kick Joseph Park's ass.
And what are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to kick his ass and earn my cut.
Are you sure about that?
Damn right. You damn right.
All right. Let's everybody do what we got to do tonight, huh? You like it? I like it. You all in?
Yeah. Like it.
All right. Let's roll.
Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, Gail Kim.
Gail Kim, one hell of a mean streak lately. Just a series of vicious attacks, Mike.
You'll recall 2 weeks ago, Gail snapped after a tag match. She attacked Taryn Terrell with a steel post figure 4. And then last week, Gail did it again. This time using the figure 4 on her own tag team partner, Tara. After a loss, Gail Kim is out of control.
Look at Gail Kim. How could you say she's mean? She's pretty in pink.
And her opponent from the Big Apple, your Knockouts champion, Velvet Sky.
What'd you say, Taz? Pretty in pink? I think that defines the current Knockouts champion, Velvet Sky.
That's more of a fuchsia.
All right, well, thanks for clearing that up, Taz.
Thank you. I got the color chart down, my friend. Color chart's down. Pantone colors, all sorts of colors. I got them all. Got them all figured out.
Knockouts action, non-title matchup when we return on Impact Wrestling.
I mean, your voice sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
The video is incredible. I'm so excited about your music. Twitter's blowing up about it. I mean,
I'm so excited. This is incredible. It's overwhelming.
Congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
Seriously.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I also would have appreciated perhaps getting a little bit more of the spotlight at Slammiversary.
Oh, girl.
It's one of the biggest shows of the year.
I knew you were going to say that. And you have to understand why I had to let Taryn and Gail duke out their craziness.
Sure.
I mean, it was clouding the whole knockout division.
Right.
Just had to let them do their thing. But you know what? I know how bad being on top of the knockouts division, I know how bad you want that. I know how important it is to you.
It is.
So I want you to have another match against Velvet next week for the title.
Awesome.
Okay?
Okay.
So, better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Get ready for it.
I will.
I'm excited.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
All right.
You're good.
Thanks,
Great.
Brooke.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, you go get ready. Get ready, girl.
You
go get him.
What are you doing here?
Do me a favor, Toots. Tell Dad that when I call Sting out to the ring tonight, it's not going to be so much of a contract signing as it is going to be a contract negotiation.
You better negotiate a divorce.
Honey,
Why are you so
how many times do I have to tell you I will never, ever divorce you till death do us part?
God, get out of my face.
Welcome back to Impact Wrestling Knockouts action. Two of the greatest knockouts in history going at it. Non-title matchup. Still to come on Impact Wrestling. D'Lo, can he get back in the good graces of the club? He battles Joseph Park.
Also still to come tonight, it's Sting and Bully Ray. It's the contract signing for the World Heavyweight Championship match at Slammiversary.
Don't forget, Impact will be on at 9 p.m., 8 Central, starting on May 30th. Some impressive victories by the champion recently. Roll-up victory over the then #1 contender, Mickie James, here on Impact. And how about the in-your-face on Tara? And, of course, then led to that vicious attack by Kim.
And I think especially impressive when you consider how Velvet Sky has been fighting through the pain of an injured leg and injured knee.
Wow. Call a ambulance. Please, call a ambulance for Velvet Sky.
That's the best you got?
Break. Yeah, that actually is the best I got at this moment. Because you put me to sleep. Give me a break. Come on, stop. You're over here singing the praises of Velvet Sky. How about the success? You hit the B-roll. You talked about with Gail Kim, her destruction. This girl's a machine, man. a hot machine.
Nice head scissors takedown there, but you got to give respect for Velvet Sky for playing hurt here.
I don't have to do anything. Okay, she's the champion, and sometimes you have to go in there if you're dinged up and get her done. That's the way it goes.
Oh, wow. That's not going to do that leg any favors.
Well, that's when you come into a match and you have that injury, non-title or not, someone like Gail Kim will exploit it. It's a target. She sees that blood and water like a shark, man. That's how Gail Kim is.
Well, that leg might as well have a bullseye on it, as she is just relentless now, just pounding away on that injured leg of Velvet Sky. Just absolutely vicious.
Boy, whole complexion of the match has changed. Advantage Gail Kim.
Gail Kim is systematic in her destruction.
And guys, great to see the knockouts in action. You want to see them live? Impact Wrestling is on the road. Find out when we're coming to your town.
Yeah, it's going to be great next Thursday. We are headed to the USF Sundome in Tampa, Florida. Tickets on sale right now. June the 6th, we will be in Atlanta, Georgia. Also, tickets on sale now, but big news. Peoria, Illinois, June 20th. Tickets on sale tomorrow. And Las Vegas, Nevada, get ready. Orleans Arena, tickets on sale tomorrow for the huge June 29th event at the Orleans in Las Vegas. Cannot wait to have that big home game.
Yeah, you don't have to go far for that one, do you? As Gail Kim continues to apply pressure on the leg. A minute ago, Taz, she really drove the leg down into the mat. She's got to just feel those shock waves all the way through that leg.
It's just a relentless attack by Gail Kim on the leg in the knee area of Velvet Sky. And your knockouts champ not looking too good right now. You can just see the way Gail is picking apart that leg.
Yeah, she's dissecting it, isn't she?
Sure is. Doing a great job of it. Let's point out our referee. Knockouts official. ODB flask in the back pocket and a Walkman in the other one, I believe. I just say Walkman.
Is that what it is?
Bringing it back.
Well, she gets her clothes from the Salvation Army. Might as well have a Walkman and a flask. Look better.
She put together a couple good mixtapes, but nothing funny about what's going on here with Velvet Sky. Look at this now.
Oh, little Texas cloverleaf there, huh? Nice.
Oh, the pain that Velvet Sky, our knockouts champ, has to be dealing with and trying to fight through at this point.
Got those big furry bruiser Brody-like boots on. It was hard to tell, but of course I nailed it. Yeah, Velvet's in pain, all right. Able to get to that bottom rope, break the hold.
Well, that was big.
Desperation there by the champion, who's in a lot of trouble. And of course, if Gail Kim can score the win here, non-title action, as she continues to find ways to punish her.
This is why I'm just a big fan of Gail Kim. It's just, she's a tactician. I mean, she's not just a gorgeous young lady in great condition. I mean, she's a great human being, by the way. I've talked to the young lady, and she's a very good person. You know what I mean? It's like working alone out here. But anyway, it's...
because you won't stop talking.
She's a great person who's absolutely dissecting the leg of her opponent, and I got to think that she enjoys it. What about that makes her a great person?
She's in a wrestling match. She's against the Knockouts champ. What is she? They look like ballerinas, but this is not ballet, right? So what is she supposed to do? Play patty cake with her?
Nobody's going to question nobody's going to question the resume
of Gail
Kim. It's just the way that she's doing it, but at the same time, would you give Velvet Sky some credit for not tapping out, not quitting?
Todd's acting like they should run around.
Even it up a little bit.
Todd's acting like they should run around and play Barbie dolls in the middle of the ring or something. I don't know.
Absolutely not. Our knockouts are great in-ring competitors, Taz, and both of these knockouts are great champions. But there's a difference between trying to win a match and trying to hurt somebody, trying to take their career. But not so fast, gentlemen, as you would like to say.
Yes, I'd like to say a lot of things that I'm not allowed to say on TV, but both ladies are down right now. And the thing is, I don't think Velvet can capitalize what she just did there because of the attack on the leg throughout this match by Gail.
It's a determined knockouts champ, Velvet, that fights through the pain and explodes with the clothesline in another.
But every time she lands on that leg, you know, you got to think it's got a shot at just giving out on her. It does right there.
Ah, shucks.
Could not support her own weight.
Well, sometimes that happens, you know. You got a busted up wheel. Well, that's what happens. You're in there with someone like Gail Kim, you know. Maybe she bit off more than she could chew, Velvet.
Oh, but this is how she put away Tara last week. Looking for the in-your-face, but just a counter almost with ease there.
I got to tell you, guys, I got to tell you, it's not the popular thing I'm about to say, but I think Velvet Sky's going to just quit. She'll probably just say, I give up. Probably, right? I mean, what do you think? Yeah, no?
I think if she would have done that, it would have happened by now, Taz. Whoa! What the? Quite the opposite.
Your winner,
oh my
Velvet Sky.
Talk about.
I don't think she quit.
Talking about having a horseshoe up. Ooh. How lucky was Velvet to capture that win, but now the beginning of the end is about to happen.
Come on.
Yeah. Lucky for the win, perhaps, but the luck running out now.
Courageous effort and victory by the Knockouts champ Velvet Sky, but I think we've seen this before.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Not again.
This is nasty. This is real nasty. And ODB, the referee, realizes it.
Stop her!
Just wrenching down on that leg, the post in there as well. Just ripping apart the leg of the champ.
I got to say, guys, for the past few weeks, I got to say this. Definitely, I think Gail Kim going over the line a little bit with that submission on the pole. She's going to put someone's career to end. She's going to.
Is Kenny King my king? I tell you what, no. Absolutely not. Kenny King is not my king, and Kenny King isn't the king of anything. Kenny King is the king of something. It would be, I don't know, the king of male strippers. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe he's the best male stripper, but you know what? He's certainly not the best wrestler, because the best wrestler is Chris Sabin.
I'm not Chris Sabin's king? What does that mean right there? Read that for me. And Chris Sabin is in what? The X Division? Do I need a freaking crown or what? I wear it on my shoulder. I wear it on my gear. I don't just say it because I got lips, man. I say it because I live it. I'm royalty around here.
Let me tell you something, frail Sabin. Even if you had 2 good ACLs, you'd still be a little less agile. You still wouldn't be as fast, and you damn sure wouldn't be as handsome as Kenny King. Give me my belt.
I mean, it seems like Kenny King has a game plan for these 3-way matches, and that's the steal. I mean, he lets everybody else do all the work, but when it's all said and done, he steals the pin. I mean, it's smart on his behalf. I mean, he's being a smart champion. Let everybody else do all the work. I'll reap all the benefits. So, I mean, he's got to figure it out. The rest of us have to figure it out too. And I think I got just the thing.
Next Thursday, catch all your favorite Impact superstars at the USF Sundome in Tampa, Florida for Thursday Night Impact Live. June 2nd, TNA Wrestling Slammiversary live pay-per-view event is taking place at the Agganis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. Then on June 6th, Thursday Night Impact Live is in Atlanta, Georgia at the arena at Gwinnett Center.
Tickets are on sale tomorrow for the following events in June. Peoria, Illinois on the 20th. Ottumwa, Iowa on the 27th. St. Joseph, Missouri on the 28th. And Las Vegas, Nevada on the 29th. Plus, Brooklyn, New York on July the 5th. Be sure to check out ImpactWrestling.com for tickets and details.
It's time. I can't take this anymore. No more misery. No more suffering. This is the end. The end of my constant companion. Torment. Farewell, you phantoms in my mind. Goodbye, the world I know all too well. I leave you all my hell.
Time for championship action here on Impact Wrestling. The X Division Championship on the line. Kenny King defends against 2 former champs. Let's go to Christy.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the X Division Championship. Introducing first from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, weighing 200 pounds, Petey Williams. And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 205 pounds, Chris Sabin. And their opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, your X Division champion, Kenny King.
You suckers just mad 'cause they ain't me. That's all. I know you mad too. Check it out. Another day at the office. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Whole lot of confidence there by the X Division champion Kenny King, saying just another day at the office, does not sweat this new X Division format. Has to defend against two tough opponents here tonight, two men that are former X Division champions. Do you feel like maybe the walls are closing in on the title reign of King here tonight?
Well, I may, you may as well. But Kenny King, in his words, he's not sweating this. Drops out to the floor, and now he's going to watch Petey Williams and Chris Sabin go one-on-one.
If Kenny King is as smart as I think Kenny King is, he will not show you that he's sweating. He'll pick his spots. He's a smart competitor, hence why he's the X Division champion. Great exchange of moves here by Sabin and Williams, but Sabin ends up on top. Looks great since he returned from that devastating knee injury.
Great wrist control there by Sabin. Got control, and after coming back from those two knee injuries, I pose this to both you, Mike, obviously, because you know him so well. Also, do you feel that Sabin has to change his style of offense a bit after coming back from two knee surgeries?
I don't think so, because believe it or not, I think that's how you can possibly re-injure yourself. If you change your style and not give 150% of what you normally do, I think Sabin's got to stay the course of the way he's wrestled his whole career, and that's just taking chances.
I think he has to keep with the same offense that really brought him to the dance. The offense that made him a four-time X Division champion, looking to make it 5 here tonight.
This is an echo in here.
And now unloaded the strikes.
For once, I agree with you, and you don't even like that.
Steal my opinion.
What a shot there by Sabin, who got the best of the X Division champion last week. Absolutely no sincerity. Whoa. Oh, what a shot there by King, the reigning champ. He can strike with the best of them.
Well, speaking of rain, we heard what, Kenny King said last week. Hopefully that don't happen as far as rain and showers. But right now, Petey Williams able to stop. Oh, Kenny King and drill.
Into the cover now. Yep, goes Williams. So great to have Sabin and Williams back in the X Division. Two of the guys, two of the big names throughout the years. The X Division, such a fixture here at TNA Wrestling,
yeah,
Mike.
Certainly adds so much depth to the X Division roster. Kenny King won the title back in March right here on Impact Wrestling, defeating Sanjay Dutt, Zima Ion, and then a successful defense against Zima and Petey Williams in April. Pin attempt here on Petey, but not able to put him away.
Yes. There are so many great X Division athletes and competitors here in Impact Wrestling. Totally agreed in the history of the company. Much mad respect for it. But Kenny King, not just the world champ, the X Division champ, but he's the cornerstone of that division. Am I not correct?
Well, he is at this point, but we'll see if he is after this match.
Well, he's looking pretty good right now. Looking real good.
Anytime you face Petey Williams, you always have to be aware of that flip pile driver that he calls the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh, yeah, sudden impact. He can turn out your lights in a hurry. But maintaining and controlling the pace is the champion here. Springboard into the leg drop, and he has isolated Petey Williams. And in this style of match, you got to get one guy out of there and try and take advantage, get the win, and he goes for the cover there.
Just Kenny King, the X Division champ, just brings a certain confidence, a certain belief, a certain arrogance, and a swagger to the division. I mean, the kid just oozes star, in my opinion. Really.
Kenny King, yeah. He really does. He's got that swag that you talked about. He had his successful title defense in a three-way back at Lockdown as well. Will he be able to hold on the gold all the way to Slammiversary? Of course, fans, we remind you, Slammiversary coming to Boston, Massachusetts, June 2nd. Cannot wait for that. First time ever in Boston.
Join us for the entire weekend. VIP travel packages on sale now. Just one place to go, shopTNA.com.
Nobody home there for the champ. And Chris Sabin trying to capitalize here, trying to pick up the pace.
He's got the motivation, he's got the drive, he's got that fighting spirit. Remember, he said he's going to fight like it could be his last match.
Wow.
Bridging pin.
Very nicely done. That'll definitely test your ACL, the way he fell into that bridge and nailed it. Wasn't able to get the win, but very impressive.
Really interesting variation of the jackknife cover there, but only hooking the one leg. Nice quick pinning combination, but now Petey Williams striking as well. Picks up this full hit of steam and a suicide dive to the outside. Quickly goes back in to turn his attention to the champion. Steps through and scores with the side Russian leg sweep. Crucifix pin. New champ to be crowned. No, not yet.
It's the mindset that you need in this three-way match for the title. Champ goes down face first. Petey to pin.
Off of the cradle DDT. Oh, how close was that? Inches away.
Yeah, he's got to follow up, though. Petey Williams got to stay on the champion.
I think that's exactly what he has in mind, Taz.
He was doing that whole Conan the Barbarian type of flex thing going on. I don't know what he was doing there. Wasting a little time.
Yeah, wasted time in going for the Canadian Destroyer, and that opens the door for Sabin.
In this style of matchup, in the three-way X Division title matches, it's really got to be right place, right time. Have to find a way to capitalize. Look out here, Sabin.
Not just right place, right time, but no wasting of time. No wasting of time. Kenny King nails that kick. He don't waste time. He nails that kick. No wasting of time.
The champ is an expert as he goes for the win here at picking his shots.
Please, Todd, let me analyze what professionals are doing. Please. Let the professional do it. Please, sir. Please, sir. Thank you.
And remember, you do not want to be on the losing end of this three-way X Division match, because then you're taken out of the title picture.
Absolutely, in his last shot. Oh my gosh, what a backbreaker. That's got to do it.
Oh, see Petey Williams back, the concave in it. Wow, man, that was nasty by the X Division champ.
After that, I don't know if he'll be able to get the torque necessary to hit the Canadian Destroyer in this match.
You might be right. That's a good point.
What a shot there by Sabin. That spinning back kick, you could hear it echo off the Bancorp South Arena, and follows up now, goes upstairs with the enziguri.
He's got the champ rocked.
All three competitors bringing their A game, but yeah, back to your point. You know, last time Petey was involved in a title matchup, he didn't win the title, but he stays in the hunt.
Again, another attempt at the Destroyer, unsuccessful by Petey Williams, and Sabin back to the offense. Here he goes.
Fireman's carry position here.
Oh my God, that was nuts. Talk about being innovative and taking chances. There goes Sabin. Oh, sticks him. Man, sticked him all right.
Sabin looking so good since his return, and another shot just takes aim, trying to execute his opponent here. But now back in the mix comes the champion.
Flying, like a flying knee, I believe.
Uh-oh, thinking royal flush here.
Man.
Into the cover. Can he do it again? Yes, the champ pulls another one out.
Wow.
Your winner and still X Division champion, Kenny King.
How are you guys not believers in this kid by now? Mike Tenay, how can you not believe in this guy?
You cannot deny the success of the X Division champ, the X Division king, as he calls himself, Kenny King.
CD, chill out. It's just Hernandez. You got this. It's not just Hernandez. It's Storm. You saw what he did earlier. And now he's probably gunning for us. Of course he is. And I don't even know why. He's the one who screwed us out of our title shot. He's a jerk. He is a jerk. Look, I know I'm a ring general. You are. You got this. But I need my Secretary of Offense with me tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Me? Yeah, me. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Dude, look, you're wrestling Super Mix?
Right.
I'm Super Kaz. You got this, brother. Plus, James Storm, he's horrified of me. He's terrified of you, but he's horrified of me. So we got this. So drink up, man.
We do.
Drink up. We could actually probably double up tonight.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You got this.
It's delicious.
You got this.
Still to come tonight on Impact Wrestling. Sting and Bully Ray set the stage for the World Heavyweight title main event at Slammiversary. The official contract signing coming up.
You know, Ken, I just want to thank you for stopping Bully from caving my head in with that hammer last week, man. That's some scary stuff.
Yeah, I didn't do that for you, bro. I did that for the club.
I just want to let you know, man, that stuff has been spiraling out of control, man.
Stuff has been spiraling out of control. Since when? Since when? When did stuff start to spiral out of control?
Since I stepped up on Garrett and Wes.
No, since you buried Wes and Garrett. Two young guys trying to make a name for themselves, trying to bust their ass for this club, man. You buried them.
You're right. I understand that. Now, I messed up. I messed up bad now. I'm going to try to fix that.
I'm pulling for you, man.
Introducing first, one half of the Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels Another member of the teams that had a shot to become the #1 contender to the tag team title last week. The Cowboy made his presence felt in that matchup and earlier tonight in the matchup between Chavo Guerrero and Bobby Roode.
You know, yeah, you know the movie's going on. The movie thing that these guys got going on, it's going well. The movie, The Bad Influence.
Yeah, tell us about it.
I can't give
no,
it to
go right ahead.
The Dino De Laurentiis
Now would
stuff.
be a good time.
Yeah, there's a lot
Maybe
going
not.
on.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Hernandez.
You obviously have not seen the trailer. I have. Again, I digress. Here comes Big Hernandez.
Who lives in a trailer?
No, the trailer. That's movie talk, bro. That's Hollywood talk. You would know about that.
Bad influence.
It's the Bad Influence, by the way.
Hernandez, Supermex, one half of the tag team title holders, an absolute beast, an absolute powerhouse. He takes on the experienced veteran in Daniels. Interesting matchup here, as we talked about, for Bobby Roode. If he could have gotten the win over Chavo, if Daniels can beat one half of the tag champs, certainly going to turn a lot of heads. Will that be enough to get the Hulkster to give him a title shot down the line?
That's the intrigue as we see this one-on-one matchup featuring two guys who have been tag team wrestlers for the past several years, primarily Daniels and Hernandez, much like earlier when we saw Chavo Jr. in action against Bobby Roode.
Okay, guys, yes, I will talk strategy. And I'll tell you, I believe that Daniels needs to do this. Stick and move, stick and move. Don't get into the clinch game with a guy like Hernandez. Don't get caught in that grasp. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, what does Hernandez need to do, besides the obvious, which would be exploit his own strengths, the power game?
Just get his hands. I believe that Hernandez needs to get his hands on Daniels and just rip him limb to limb. That's what I would do if I was Hernandez. Look at how powerful this guy is.
And that looks like it might just happen here. The suspended vertical suplex, the blood rushing to that big chrome dome of Daniels.
Listen, I'm a fan of Christopher Daniels, the Bad Influence, and Kazarian, but I wouldn't mind in this moment here, right here in Mississippi, if Hernandez ripped the voice box out of Daniels. I'm just saying.
Wouldn't be a bad option, would it?
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have a gullet for those Appletinis to slide down.
That's a good point. They'd fall out of his face.
Wouldn't have to hear from him anymore.
Supermex in total control here.
Oh, man. Headed to the back of the arena.
Air Mexico cleared for takeoff.
Here he comes. Head of steam.
Oh,
on target.
Touches down. Right on time.
Gotta say, hate to admit it, man, that is so damn impressive. A man this large, this much muscle mass and thickness, able to build up that much speed, almost like an NFL player, man. The first step explosion, the man hops to get over that rope and just drill his opponent.
Wait a minute.
Very impressive.
Kazarian there, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Allowing Daniels to pick up the pieces. Fans, we remind you, Slammiversary coming to Boston, Massachusetts, June 2nd. Cannot wait for that. First time ever in Boston.
Join us for the entire weekend. VIP travel packages on sale now. Just one place to go, shoptna.com. Oh! See Daniels drive Hernandez down and get two.
Fans, do yourself a service and follow TNA President Dixie Carter on social media, on Twitter and Facebook. Dixie always breaking the latest news, including our huge move back to the 9 p.m. 8 Central time slot starting on May 30th.
Saw the interference earlier by Kazarian that turned the tide in this match, and now putting the boots to Hernandez out here while the referee's distracted by Daniels.
Yeah, last time I checked, this wasn't a handicap match. I mean, what the hell? Kazarian getting involved, and there you see the ring general, I guess, orchestrating it on the field of battle here on Impact Wrestling.
You can't waste time, though, if you're Daniels with Hernandez. You can't leave him an opening. This guy recovers very quickly from damage. See, he recovers quickly.
So explosive, just springs his way in, takes him down with another huge shoulder block. Still amazes me how this huge individual can just launch his body like that. Incredible power, incredible explosion.
There's just a giant Beal right there, just loaded with power.
Oh, yeah, my football days, if I were a running back, I would not want to meet him coming through the A-gap, I'll tell you that much.
A-gap, B-gap. I hear you. I mean, he'll definitely leave a mark on you. But right now, Daniels trying to, well, maybe he was going for those Angels wings.
Oh, look who's here.
We want some answers. Storm wants some answers from last week.
Storm, after being that guest referee in that #1 contender match, got beat down by Bad Influence Aries and Rude in the back.
Whoa! Big time, get off me right there.
Yeah, Daniels takes his eye off the ball. Hernandez takes advantage and gets the pin.
Your winner, Hernandez.
I guess you got to give an assist inadvertently.
Got it all.
To Storm on that.
You know, I just left Hulk's office and he said, brother, there's repercussions for your actions. I said, all right. He said, I want you to go out and I want you to make the following announcement for me. I said, all right. And that is, at Slammiversary, there's going to be a World Tag Team title match. And it's going to be Chavo and Hernandez defending against Aries and Rude.
Why? That's not fair! Hogan!
And Daniels and Gazarian.
Okay. Three-way. Wow. Three-way. We can do it. Three-way.
And another guy that kind of knows a little something about tag team wrestling. That'd be the old cowboy James Storm. And the partner of my choice. So all I gotta say to you guys is, sorry about your damn luck.
Who's he gonna pick?
Wow, how about that? The Cowboy throwing his hat in the ring here. Slammiversary, 4-way tag team title match. Coming up next on Impact Wrestling, Joseph Park tries to lay down the law. He takes on D'Lo of the Aces and Eights. The main event is brought to you by 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get the facts at 5hourenergy.com.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Aces and Eights, D'Lo Brown.
And Taz, I don't think you're going to disagree with me. For D'Lo Brown, this is a must-win situation.
Oh, I completely agree with you this time, Mike. I got to say you're right. And it's club business, but you know what? Our president of Aces and Eights, Bully Ray, the world champ, he brought club business out in public, which I respect that he did. D'Lo Brown, you got a gun to your head, buddy. You got to win.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, Joseph Park.
And at the start of the program, we thought we would see once again the return of this man's brother, the Monster Abyss, who helped TNA lay waste to Aces and Eights last week. But instead, we got Joseph Park, Hulk Hogan making the match, Park and D'Lo tonight. And you know the stipulation here.
Yeah, remember that stipulation that our general manager added. He said if Joseph Park is able to win, if he's able to defeat D'Lo Brown, then he gets Devon.
Well, look, it's pretty well documented, right? Listen, D'Lo's had some bad luck as of late. He's hurt our club a little bit, hence why he's not wearing his cut. Okay?
What, back to being a prospect?
Well, that's exactly right. You know, he's cleaning the bikes. He's keeping the beers cold. You know, it's like
cold beer.
Yeah, cold beer. Easy, Mike. Easy. Slow down. We're working out here. So you know what? I mean, right now is put up a shut-up time. I like D'Lo's chances because Joseph Park. Well, let's be honest. I don't want to be rude or mean, but he's a mutt.
Come on.
D'Lo certainly a lot of confidence. Back when he challenged Kurt Angle, and now again stepping up, saying, let me take care of this. Devon giving the confidence to him, giving him this opportunity. Oh, my goodness, look at the power of D'Lo Brown.
Wow, man, you got to eat your Wheaties, lift up Park. Because, you know, those attorneys, they sit around eating sandwiches all day and chips and whatnot and milkshakes in the office.
Cold beer?
Oh, look at Park.
Park firing back. Windmill shots here, rights and lefts.
Park's a weird cat. He believes that he's like a wrestler. He believes he's a star. He believes that he can be a competitor. He's extremely delusional, in my professional opinion.
Well, he has scored some victories. Went through training at OVW.
Oh, well.
But, I mean, D'Lo Brown, a time-tested veteran. You mentioned his luck as of late, but certainly a huge edge, his experience here against Park.
Yeah, look at the aggressiveness. Look at the intensity of D'Lo Brown in this matchup because of that win-or-else, must-win situation. This is his chance to earn back some respect from aces and eights.
We saw it, right, recently, right? D'Lo cost Doc a victory. Am I right or wrong?
Check.
Okay. And we just know the problems that he's been having. And when you're on that radar of the president of the club, the world heavyweight champion, Bully Ray, that's a bad radar to be on.
Wow. D'Lo went downstairs and then upstairs with a big knee there. Just taking out the big man.
He might hit a shining wisdom right there. Yeah. That was very impressive by D'Lo.
Especially for somebody the size of D'Lo to hit it with ease like that.
Fans, do yourself a service and follow TNA President Dixie Carter on social media, on Twitter and Facebook. Dixie always breaking the latest news, including our huge move back to the 9 p.m. 8 Central time slot starting on May 30th.
You see right now here, D'Lo now, he's locked and loaded, baby. The end is near. You can sense it. For Joseph Park or not. Oh, no. Oh, my God, D'Lo. That shouldn't even happen.
Oh, that was close, Taz.
For the schoolboy, showing some smarts there, but another big leg lariat by D'Lo Brown. Showing a lot of athletic ability in this matchup, leaving his feet. Pulling a whole lot of tools out of his playbook here tonight.
Yes, I believe D'Lo might be a little bit. D'Lo normally would buzz right through Joseph Park. I think D'Lo might have a lot on his mind because of what's going on with the club and with Bully Ray, our president, our world heavyweight champion.
The impact of that corner shot clothesline from D'Lo as he now follows up with repeated shots to the head, one after the other with that taped fist right hand.
He looks weird without the cut on, right? It doesn't look like D'Lo as of now. We know from Aces and Eights, you can't make mistakes. You can't screw around with the club. You can't piss off Bully Ray. You can't do that. There you go. Redeem yourself, D'Lo. Redeem yourself, my friend.
And taking out all his frustration right now.
The blood on the knuckles and the hands of D'Lo Brown.
Well, that right there helps. That helps. That's one step closer to getting your cut back.
You're right, Mike. Busted the big man open. Now Joseph Park seeing that crimson red.
I've seen this before. When this guy sees his own blood, he gets really strange, really freaky. D'Lo, turn around, D'Lo. Turn around.
Park just switching it into a whole nother gear here. Oh! Full head of steam in the corner. D'Lo in trouble. Whoa, what the hell? Shades of his brother, black hole slam. Yes, gets the win.
Your winner, Joseph Park.
What an amazing transformation this is.
I cannot believe what we just witnessed. I can't believe this.
That means Joseph Park got the win. He gets the match against Devon.
Anytime he wants, gets some revenge from that 3D weeks ago.
How embarrassing is this for us right now with Aces and Eights? I can't believe that this just happened, D'Lo. Oh my God, Bully Ray, our world heavyweight champion. As if this man is not busy enough. The president of Aces and Eights, he will not be happy. Will not be happy with Bully Ray. I'm telling you that right now.
Joseph Park just said what happened.
Challenger and champion on their way to the ring. They put pen to paper. Coming up next, the contract signing for the World Heavyweight title match is next on Impact Wrestling. Slammiversary, our huge 11th anniversary, is coming your way live on pay-per-view Sunday, June 2nd.
We now know that it will be a four-way match in Boston as three teams challenge Chavo and Hernandez for the tag team titles.
And the return of the high-flying spectacle that is Ultimate X with the X Division title on the line.
Our general manager, Hulk Hogan, granted Kurt Angle his wish Angle one-on-one against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And in the main event, not only the World Heavyweight Championship, but the balance of power on the line as the challenger, the Icon Sting, battles champion Bully Ray.
Coming up June 2nd, it's Slammiversary tonight. We make the main event official. Introducing first, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Bully Ray.
Show some respect here, guys. Let's show some respect for our World Heavyweight Champion. That's right. We should all stand up. I will stand up and applaud our great president. Make it official, baby. All business. Look, make it official. Oh, hold on.
Show a solidarity here between Bully Ray, the World Heavyweight Champ, our broadcast partner Taz, Aces and Eights member. Bully puts it all on the line June 2nd in Boston, Massachusetts, and we're about to make it official. What the hell?
Well, that's what happened.
Shut it off! Do you know who I am? I'm Bully Ray. I'm from God's country, Hell's Kitchen, New York City. I'm the president of the Aces and Eights. I am the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I'm the guy that defeated Jeff Hardy. I'm the guy that took Jeff Hardy out at his own game, Full Metal Mayhem. I'm also the guy that will defeat Sting at Slammiversary. Sting, I know you're back there. I know you're listening. I know all of your fans can't wait for you to get out here. But like I told Brooke a little earlier on, this is going to be more of a negotiation, not so much of a signing. And I know you probably got a couple of things you want to say to me, Sting. You probably got some steps. So don't keep us waiting, Stinger. Come on out here. I'm all ears, brother.
Let's be honest, for the future of TNA and the future of Impact Wrestling, it does not get any bigger. It does not get any more important than the world title match at Slammiversary June the 2nd in Boston. It's the chance to get that power and control, to regain it for TNA.
Whoa. Stop right there. Shut his music off. Don't take one more step. I want this to be official. I don't want any discrepancies. So, Hogan, you may want to step out here and listen to this. Come on out, Dad.
Bully Ray saying this isn't going to be a contract signing, it's going to be a negotiation, and he wants the ear of that man, the general manager, Hulk Hogan himself, to make it all official here tonight.
Taz, what's the story? What's the negotiation?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You know what I just realized? This is actually the first time me and you are face to face since I screwed you over. Since I screwed him over. And everybody knows how bad I was screwing his daughter over. You're probably looking for an apology, right? Well, you ain't getting one.
I really don't care about your apology. You know, when you get to Boston, you should take my arm and snap it in two. You should pull my kneecap off, dislocate my elbow. You should goozle me, really, you should. You should just rip my throat right out. Take your finger and gouge my eye out. You should make me bleed.
What the hell is wrong with you? You want me to break your arm, break your leg, make you bleed? Why would you be telling me to do that to you? What the hell is wrong with you?
Because if you don't do it to me, I'm gonna do it to you. Because I don't care if it's in the ring, if it's out of the ring, if it's in the concession stands, if it's up in the rafters, if it's into the crowd, I am gonna make you bleed in Boston. So I didn't really have any demands, but since you're asking for a demand, here's my demand. I want a no-holds-barred match in Boston.
No holds barred, huh? Probably think you got me just where you want me. I bet these people all over the world would love to see me bleed at your hands. I'll tell you what, Sting, you got your no-holds-barred match. On one condition. You agree, you swear, you sign that when I beat you in Boston, you never, ever wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship again. Well, hold on a minute. Nah. You shut your mouth. Don't talk. I ain't done yet. I'm sick and tired of you stepping on me.
Sting,
shut up.
Don't do it,
I'm not
Sting.
saying you gotta retire. What I'm saying is this: I don't want you to retire. I want you to have to wrestle until the day you die, knowing that you can never wear this championship around your waist again.
Sting, I'm running the show around here, not him. You don't have to do this, Sting. Don't do it.
There he goes again, making decisions for you, running your career, running your life, telling you what to do. What's it gonna be, Sting? Man up! No holds barred versus the championship for the rest of your life. Yes or no? Yes.
Sting accepts the challenge, and now champion and challenger going toe-to-toe, center of the ring. You talk about physicality at Slammiversary. It's going to be no holds barred with so much on the line, fans. We'll see you next week in Tampa. Wow.